Hi everyone, welcome back. I am Earth Angel Aura 1111 Oracle. Thanks so much for tuning in. This is going to be a collective energy forecast for Divine Feminine. All right, so without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. But let's go ahead and get our prayer in. Dear Heavenly Father, the Most High, Jesus Christ, Yeshua, thank you for intuitive wisdom. Thank you for discernment, intuition, and spiritual protection and prosperity. We ask that the angels and ancestors are allowed to assist us in this reading. Amen. Ashe. Hey, yo. Okay, let's see what we have here. Ooh. Okay, starting out, Pio, guardian of the Amoka. And as you can see, there's two owls here representing wisdom. So, Divine Feminine, you may feel as if you've been carrying the burden for the collective right now of masculines and feminines as far as the spiritual burden. I'm definitely heavily picking up on this. And so, what is happening with this burden that you may be carrying right now, it is also a promise of change. Oh my gosh, we got Paka Karma, nourishment of the soul. So, what is happening is that even though Divine Feminine, you could be focusing more so inward. And again, this could resonate for all zodiac signs, but you're focusing more so on emotional preparedness in your life. All right, connecting yourself with your spirit, connecting yourself with who you truly are. And what keeps coming up is the divine masculine, because literally these energies, they are in like a tango type dance. Okay, so as you're healing, as you're merging with your higher self, your masculine is not too far behind, which gives confirmation with the two owls in the Pio card. And then after that, we have the Napacha Karma. Even with the term karma, like literally, there is some major karma that's coming into play right now that is not necessarily a bad thing. This is necessary in order for the masculine to come into alignment with the divine feminine. So, very powerful energies to upgrade from a spiritual perspective at this time. Let's see what else we have here. I'm definitely heavily picking up that this is a process of self discovery. So, a lot of the knowledge that you gain, it was a part of the process. So, although there may have been some unfortunate aspects of this connection that you've been experiencing, that you may have thought, like, wow, why did I have to experience this hurt, this disappointment, or pain from my masculine? But it was necessary to bring forth unresolved issues that you may have been holding on to process, to uproot, and to let go. And so now what you've gained from the things that you've experienced has been replaced with wisdom, with insight. You can have a stronger sense of confidence right now, but understand too that the emotional and feminine energy wounds will bring about light that's happening within your life too. Even as you can see within this card, it looks like she has a halo on. So the spiritual energy that you're bringing forth with healing, with transmuting negative energy, moving it into a positive energy, is also bringing nourishment to your divine masculine. Wow. And also keep in mind that the unhealed wounds and things that may have come up, the shadows, those inner child issues have now come to light. So you may have done a great deal of things that may have been secretive, even things in regards to the masculine. They needed to rise, even though it may not have been pleasant, but you've gained a lot of wisdom from that. And know that this knowledge means the power to not only heal within yourself, but you shine the light on for others to heal as well. So, you should be very proud of yourself, Divine Feminine. Not everybody has the ability to alchemize these very strong energies during this time, but you're actually doing so, and you have definitely led your masculine to heal as well. We also have the Katiaki, guardian of the Papatunaku. Okay, so this too is representing you may be in a season of feeling more so comfortable with solitude. You have not given up on yourself, and that's truly all right. You may have experienced things where others, if they have experienced it, not being fully awakened, not being aligned spiritually, they may have given up. But for some reason, Your soul resonance is very powerful, very strong. For the collective of divine feminines that resonate with this, you have not given up. In fact, you have begun to love yourself even more and more conditionally, more unconditionally, I should say. At one point, you may have had a level of conditional love for yourself, okay, accepting breadcrumbs, accepting, poor treatment from others, but you were pushed into this space of really honing in on your divine feminine energies to understand deep truths about your calling, your destiny, and even if these things made you feel uncomfortable at some point in time, they also help you to progress. And knowing that, you know, this is on your path to succeed. Like, you did not give up on your dreams. You may have had dreams of having a particular career or something to that effect, or some type of business. And the mere fact that you did not give up on yourself, the mere fact that you decided that, okay, whatever these people are bringing to me, it is something that I can learn from it. Sometimes when situations happen, we tend to just focus more so on those situations, but instead you decided to utilize what was brought to you as evidence that there's some things that you can learn from it, some things that needed to be addressed within yourself. And this is how you've gotten to the space of activating your personal power and experience this major transformation. We have 11 here. Ayana vision, weight of the divine feminine revealed. So you're also beginning to understand the power of really blossoming into the awareness of who you are and experiencing what it means to be aligned with your life purpose. You have a true sense of inner passion, and also you're understanding that anything that you have had to overcome is a vital part of your sacred mission here. And so just be grateful that you've had the higher awareness to know that whatever it is that you were going through, that you're going to literally get through it. So understand that this is a great time for you to decide to continue to proceed on this journey. Okay, even as I share this about the collective energy of the divine feminine, with the very first card coming out with these two owls, it's also showing that at some point it is going to align with this Parcha, karma energy, nourishment of the soul representing the masculine energy, is going to align also with your masculine. But right now, the focus is primarily on you, divine feminine. Focus on you having healed energy, focusing on you actually going through this metamorphosis phase of, you know, um, just really overcoming hurdles, things that may have been tender or touchy subjects. Now you're at a space and time where you're actually able to process those things and heal them. But you have to continue to ask yourself on this journey, are you willing to continue to do the work? And another aspect too, your divine masculine, is he willing to do the work as well? And so this is very important as you continue to ascend, as you continue to understand that you're never going to give up on your dreams. Okay, gorgeous girls, do not give up on our dreams. Okay, you had to begin to feed positivity into yourself. And so this has been a major lesson, not only for you and, being very proud of yourself for all that you've overcome, but this is a major karmic lesson and a sense of evolution when it comes to your masculine, because they are too inspired by you having this strong sense of like self-awareness during this time, a strong sense of focusing inward and allowing yourself to heal from things, allowing yourself to realize that you have the ability to bring even things that seem dead, even things that seem like they're just at the end. You have the opportunity and the power to draw wisdom from it and to turn things around. And again, the masculine energy is aligning with this because the feminine energies are more so aligned with the quiet, dreaming, okay? That's representing the yin, as well as the yang is the opposite, representing being more so with action, the sun, things like that. So this balance is coming into place because you are becoming more so balanced. This is a sacred balance that's happening for you, divine feminine, and this is why your success is inevitable. Many of you are beginning to see the beginning stages of your success come into fruition. All right, you have amazing big energy. It's like right now, I'm definitely picking up that many of you divine feminines, wow, power of the good, you have begun to understand that by you staying true to yourself with Anja Durga, even as I say that, we still have a masculine energy on this card as well. So it's like by you staying true to yourself, by you honoring yourself, valuing who you are, this is aligning, this is magnetizing the masculine energy to come in. Many of these masculines are seeing you more so for who you are now, like who you truly were meant to be. And so, although this culture tends to over analyze the relationship between the masculine and the feminine, in regard to different painful experiences that may come up in the form of spiritual evolution in this form of awakening. They may just want to just look at these situations as discardable. But this is why you keep coming back to each other, divine feminine, divine masculine, because this is a process that both of you are going through to heal, to up level your energies, and to come back together. Okay, even as I said that we have the Uluku Bahini, she who rides the owl brings justice. Wow, another card in regard to the owl. So, like, look, your wisdom is making like so much leeway for you. Like, literally, the very thing that people may have tried to like vilify, like people may have tried to make you feel bad about you being knowledgeable about something, some insight you didn't even know why you had this insight. But truly understand that with this card coming out, like this wisdom that you have, it is it is something that is bringing you to this place of experiencing life in your highest frequency. Like literally, you may have been experiencing struggling at some aspects of your life, but the fact that you did not give up, the fact that you had to realize that, okay, I have to push through, this shows that you have a keen connection with your spiritual self, with your ancestors, your angels, and they're giving you a lot of wisdom. Okay, you have the wisdom to trust yourself, and even in the aspect of being resistant to change, you had to realize that in order for your life to shift forward, you had to align with changing, even if that change meant that falling out of alignment with certain people. Even when it came to your divine masculine, what's happening is that the more and more you heal, is bringing what you truly deserve and desire back into unison with you. And literally, the masculine is here, coming into union with you because, wow, many of them seek a lot of nourishment from the soul connection they have with you. And like literally, it's like when you let go, when you focus more so on yourself and love yourself, okay, trust the wisdom that's provided to you from the angels, from the ancestors, from Great Spirit, the less that you lend your energy to the connection, it's like the more they're magnetized to you. And this may seem like a little strange because it's just like, I'm not caring about this person as much. So why is it now that they're trying to come into alignment with me? And it's because naturally you were supposed to care about yourself the most. This has been a major karmic lesson because many of you were conditioned to feel as if you needed to care about people more than yourself. So it's like this pain, the transition that has happened within this union was meant to be in order for you to uproot karmic cycles, not only for yourself, but for the masculine to uproot things for themselves. And so, excuse me, you all. Wow, wow, wow. Oops. And there we have it. The death card came out. So we have Lena, what must be shall be. Hmm. You have gone through a series of cycles when it came to this connection, but by you trusting the process and understanding that you're choosing yourself, now you're beginning to see the fruit of a lot of your labor, the seeds that you have planted within yourself. You may have been someone that you decided to speak positive affirmations to yourself. You may have decided that, okay, I need to shift my energies towards things that I enjoy. By doing so, now you're beginning to see the reward for really trusting yourself, for valuing yourself. Okay, refusing to let others determine your reaction. That may have been a big thing for many of you. You know, people were controlling you by doing things to you and then having you be like so caught up emotionally that you were pursuing why these people did this or why these people did that. Now you're in this space of awareness of knowing that literally the pain that you experience caused you to be wiser. We have three owls here. Wow. Then we have this goal. So you had to allow situations to just die off. Let the dead bury the dead. Like you move to a space of realizing that you don't need closure. The only closure you needed was to close that door. You close the door on situations. When you got to this space of knowing that certain things have to literally die off in order for you to live, that was a major change in your life. Some of you had to allow relationships, um, even maybe ideas that you had about certain things, you had to allow these things to die off. And so now you were spending so much time in those darker seasons. You may have been resting, cultivating who you are, tapping more so into your spiritual self, your imaginations. And so by you having done that, you allow your system to regulate. You allow those karmic cycles to actually come to completion and the closure to take place. And so now you may be feeling a little more revitalized. You're feeling a lot more strengthened during this time. So just trust that it was meant to be. It was meant for you to go through these experiences and gain a sense of insight. Like you were able to see even where you were wrong in certain situations. Like you may have overstayed your position in people's lives, and they may have been intentionally or subtly trying to push you away, but because you were operating in a woundedness as a feminine energy, you allow situations to play out longer than they may have needed to. But just trust and understand, by you having self compassion during this time, it is going to help you continue to level up because your success is inevitable. It's happening. You're already seeing different aspects of success coming to you. So continue to be open to the process of experiencing life in its highest frequency. You have the strength to endure. And another aspect of the strength card, and again, an 8 is here. This is beautiful because we are literally in the beginning stages of this Lion's Gate portal. Okay, this is a time for manifestation. This is time for bringing dreams into reality. And furthermore, many of these masculines are feeling so pulled towards you, magnetized towards you, and it's because you set boundaries. Many of you have tamed the beast in them by being true to yourself, asserting yourself, creating space for yourself. Beautiful. Even as I say that, we have the Ace of Staff. So yeah, this definitely confirms you had to create healthy boundaries. And it came to a point where you had to realize that it doesn't matter what anyone else thinks, you're going to cultivate the type of life you want. Cultivating stronger connections spiritually, within yourself and with others has been a major change in your life. And you're balancing out the darkness that you may have experienced with more light. Be so proud of yourself that you didn't get stuck in the turmoil and the processing trauma. Some of you may have taken on certain vices or addictions, but instead of you allowing it to completely take you out, you began to focus more so on your spiritual self, loving yourself and allowing yourself to evolve. And that's beautiful. Also, during this time, I want you to understand the importance of continue to establish your goals, continue to go after your goals and your dreams, because whatever it is that you put your energy towards, it is going to manifest. And more often than not, it's going to manifest even better than you can imagine. So remember, gorgeous girls do not give up on their dreams. Okay? You're a gorgeous girl. You do not give up. Don't ever let anybody put those seeds of doubt in your mind. Just know that if you're searching for someone to believe in you, go look in the mirror, believe in yourself, and know that whatever it is that is just literally constantly on your mind, even if there's something you're not sure what it is, but it's just like that there's greater out there for you in this world. Believe so that you can receive. It's your time now. It's your time to really appreciate that the transformation that you have gone through was not in vain. Remain grounded during this time, but also focus on your dreams. Okay? Queen of Staves. You're standing up for yourself in all the best ways, and this has been a long time coming. It's unfortunate that you had to learn, through some hard knocks, but you know, better late than never. Right? You had to get to this point, and now you're here. Now you're beginning to really appreciate who you are, and also with the Seven of Swords, it's definitely representing. I'm definitely picking up that many of you are beginning to realize that you have a powerful influence over your masculine. They're wanting to come not only in union with you, but they're wanting to make up for even some of the things they may have done towards you. So just keep yourself focused on the fact that whatever it is that you want is already aligning for you. Oh, wow. They're in heavy remorse and regret right now, Divine Feminine. I'm definitely picking up this heavily for the collective. And look, we also have the Five of Coins. This is representing other people as well. Wow, you have a lot of people in remorse and regret, but there's healing coming about because, Divine Feminine, you decided to step into your power. You decided to step out there, throw yourself into something that was completely new or different for you. And by you showing up in this world for what it is that you want, you need, you desire, this is why God is making a big, big, big change in your life. Wow. Sometimes, you had to realize that some aspects of this was you had to get out of your own way. You had to really allow yourself to experience better by choosing better for yourself. And by being intentional, being genuine with how you felt about certain things was literally all you needed. But again, you may not have known that you had to go through this process to realize that, okay, your needs were valid. It did not need anybody else to co-sign it, but you trusted yourself. And you begin to trust that the love that you have for yourself is powerful. So just know that your business, your ideas, the things that you enjoy are valid and they're coming into fruition. You're about to experience a life that you dreamed of. So beautiful energy. So until next time, I'm glad you were able to stay here. I'm glad you were able to, take something away from this. Until next time, bye.